Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yashar Allah. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakakodash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and Aquath that's keeping the faith in the work. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? So the Lord is letting us know that He gave the world over, or the earth over, into the hand of the wicked, which means that prior to that, the earth was not in the hands of the wicked. Right? If you check history, like real history, you will see that so-called black, so-called Latino, so-called Hispanics, all our brethren around the world of all of so-called Negro descent, this was our world. We ruled it, right? We ruled it for a couple of times. More so, going into the times of Malak Dawadah, Malak Shlama, King David, King Solomon, and going into King James. In the medieval times, right? We were ruling, and there's evidence of that, right? As far as King David and King Solomon, the artwork lets us know that that was us, and that we ruled, right? Because it shows, crowns on top of the individuals' heads, and we all know who our king is, King David and King Solomon, right? Yahweh Shai, it is depicted the same way as a dark brown individual. All right, so I'm not gonna speak too much. I'm just gonna show evidence. So I'll be back.
Of the Middle Ages. Benjamin Franklin, who was an inhabitant of Pennsylvania, wrote an essay in 1751 outlining his frustrations with an influx of Germans immigrating to Pennsylvania. Let's see how these Germans are described. Why should Pennsylvania, founded by the English, become a colony of aliens who will shortly be so numerous as to Germanize us instead of our Anglifying them, and will never adopt our language or customs any more than they can acquire our complexion? Which leads me to add one remark, that the number of purely white people in the world is proportionably very small. All Africa is black or tawny, Asia chiefly tawny, and in Europe, the Spaniards, Italians, French, Russians, and Swedes are generally of what we call a swarthy complexion, as are the Germans also. Why should we, in the sight of superior beings, darken its people? Why increase the sons of Africa by planting them in America, where we have so fair an opportunity, by excluding all blacks and tawnies, of increasing the lovely white and red? In short, Benjamin Franklin wanted Pennsylvania at the time to remain white and English, and the influx of black Germans to Pennsylvania disrupted that. Pennsylvania Archives, 1775. Henry Dickover. Age 19 years, 5 feet 9 inches high. Black hair, black complexion, born in Germany. London newspaper from 1817. The said Simon Bloom is a stout, well-made man, about 40, 5 feet 10 inches high, swarthy complexion, marked with the smallpox, coat of arms from medieval manuscripts. Scottish inhabitants of the British Isles. Thus, the legends and the history of the Scottish Highlands are both witnesses to the existence of purely black people. The Scots were so called from their swarthy complexion, that is to say, their black complexion. Last century, when Martin described the Western Islands of Scotland, he remarked that the complexion of the natives of Skye was, for the most part, black. Of the natives of Jura, he said that they were generally black of complexion, and of Arran that they were generally brown, and some of a black complexion. The inhabitants of the Isle Giguet presented a greater mixture. They were fair or brown in complexion. Here's a coin of King David II of Scotland, who reigned from 1329 to 1371. There was an Edinburgh writer, George Hume, age 30, marked as a black man, whose color would no doubt suit the West Indies. Edinburgh being the capital of Scotland.
Alright, so this is from the Russian icons. You see to the far left, that's Yahushua, right? Dark-skinned man, right? And everybody else. Look at the price of that. Did you look at the price of that? $30,000. $3,627. That's wild. And look, the little so-called white image of the Messiah and his mom Mary, $5.22. Cause it's trash. Look, that's how it's supposed to look, right underneath. Right, you see, that's how it's supposed to look. Right. So, all right. So I end with this. 2 Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And the devil hates it, right? Because his whole empire is built off of lies, murder, deceit, right, and things of the sort. So this truth is what's bringing down this kingdom, right? And the spirit of the truth, which is the spirit of Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy, right? And the Lord said that this truth will shine bright, right? And would be declared. All right. So Yahshua, keep bringing out that truth, right? All these folks talking about they wanna hurt this kingdom, so they gonna boycott this and boycott that. If you really want to hurt this kingdom, bring out the truth consistently, no matter what, and stand on it. Right? That's what hurts this kingdom. Right? Like the Tiny Top said, one of the greatest threats to the world in their eyes is young black males in the daughter of Babylon, which is America. And what are the young black males doing that's supposed to be a threat to this world? Is bringing out the truth. They also ain't talking about them YNs out there killing each other. Right? They ain't talking about gangbangers. They not talking about fraternal individuals that's with the system. They're talking about this truth. Right? So keep bringing out that truth, man, so we can keep hurting this devil and keep doing the will of the Lord. So it's a win-win. Alright? So with that, man, I said, call Loyum La Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai Ba Shamar Kakadar Shalom Yasha Allah Wa Baba Ball.